Hey everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome back to Paws and Paper, and today we're doing another episode of our Drab to Fab, and we are going to use just a simple brown lunch sack, and we're going to turn it into this cute little thing. And let's open it up here, and you can make this into a cute little mini journal. Has a tuck. I sewed in a little signature here for some writing paper. You could do a photo or add another pocket here. Just a little tuck here with a journaling card and another belly band with a tag there. So that's one example, and then I just put this ribbon closure around it just to tie it shut. And this one here, I did another style. This one I just have a wraparound ribbon. Open this one up, same thing. I had a belly band with a tag, another belly band with a tag. Here's your little journal with your writing space, your back page there. I just made a journaling card there in that tuck. And then there's your back page. And this is with those make your own scrapbook papers. This was the napkin, and this was a piece of tissue paper that we had made. And I just made this little guy. So let's go ahead and make one of these. Super simple. And what we're going to do first is start with our lunch sack. This one is almost 11 by 5. That's how big this is, 11 by 5. And I'm just going to keep this super simple and using this. So here's what I would call the front. This is the back with the flip. We're just going to use that as our guide to fold it over. And then we're going to use this one and we're going to fold it in so that it goes almost to the edge here, which will leave you a little bit of room here. You have maybe, I don't know, a quarter of an inch. Oh, that's about a half an inch. You have about a half an inch here. So when it's folded completely shut without having to cut anything, you got a little extra room here. So there's our folds. Then I'm gonna just take my glue stick, and on the side, I am going to just glue these sides down. And then in this little flap there, so that all that's just glued down. Same thing on this side. Glue all those flaps down. There you go. So now our sides are closed. Both sides are closed. This does not need to be glued down because we're going to put a piece of paper over it, and then what I did is I also sewed down the middle. So if you want to, you can glue this down. You'll see when I do it, you don't need to. Same thing here. I actually sewed here to close this pocket shut here. I leave the pocket open at the end. Okay, so that is our base. That's all there is to the base. The next fun thing then to do is grab some of your scrapbook papers, and I'm using a bunch of these. I had gotten these 6x6, and these are the 6x6. These ones, and then I also got the 8x8s. So I'm trying to go through some of these, use these up. So I grabbed a couple in coordinating colors, and these are all the black and white tones. So I'm going to do one in a black and white tone here. So what I'm going to do is I just cut these as, or I measure as I'm cutting them. So I'm going to use in the middle here, and I'll use this one as my example. I had done, the solid with the stripes belly band, then the stripes with the solid. So I just kind of did a reverse to get a little interest, and then I just did a matching but coordinating, not matching, coordinating color, just a background, something interesting. So I was thinking maybe I could use this one for my center of my middle, and this will be the inside. So I'm just going to eyeball, and I leave a little room. I'm not going to go right up to the fold. So let's leave there, and let's go there. Get out my cutters. Makes it super easy. Slice away there, slice away there. And then I use these. These become really good for the belly bands and stuff. So your scraps are usable in this project too. So that looks pretty good. And on all these, I'm just going to round the corners on all of them. I just think it looks nice. It helps it looks a little bit more finished. And also I'm going to ink up with, I have here ground espresso. So I'm just going to give it a little grunge around the edges here. And these are super, super simple. I mean, you could do these with kids as a project. Or you could easily do like a mass make of these because they don't take very long. The longest thing that it takes to do is cut out and ink up all these pieces. So if you wanted to, you could measure these out because the center ones would all be the same. You could measure them all out once and cut up a whole bunch of papers because your inside and your back are going to be the same exact size. So you could just cut up a whole bunch of them, have a whole little assembly line going here, and you could probably blow through a bunch of these really quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll do the same thing I did here. I'm going to do a solid here, and then I'll use this one as my stripe. So just the same thing. Eyeball, measure, eyeball, measure. And then let's do cut down there. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. Get out your lunch sacks as everybody's getting ready for their kids to go back to school. You might have to steal a couple from them. Sorry guys, can't pack your lunch today. Mama's making journals. Okay, so let's glue this one down. And these are just fun. I mean, this is one of those easy, no thought process crafting times where I'm just like, oh, this is fun. Don't need to think too hard about what papers go where. As long as I have something in close to the same color scheme. Or at least I mean, you can make it all different colors or all the same colors. I just kind of like the pick one color and make it all sort of match. Okay, so got this one. And I'm just doing the same thing on all of them. Round the corners and ink. So this part, if you've seen it once, you're going to see it 6 times. So if you want, you don't want to hear me babble on, fast forward until we get to the part where we start to decorate. Or you can just join along with me as I babble on. Everybody left the house. They went to soccer practice tonight. So the kids are starting soccer. Luckily, the weather has gotten a little bit cooler. It's starting to feel like fall out there, actually. Okay, so on this one here, what I did was, just because of the bag having the half moon, I'm just going to take my hole punch and kind of just copy that. It's not exactly in line, but at least it leaves the impression of that pocket there. So I'm just going to cut that out. And I guess I could ink that up a little bit there. Okay, so there's pretty much our inside. Now let's flip her over. And this is going to be your front. So remember how it folds in. It's going to be, this one folds. That's how I've been folding them. I keep the clean edge on the outside, and I had the pocket. We're going to leave this as a pocket on the inside. But you could do it this way. I'm going to do it this way because I'm a righty, and to me, this just opens up more natural. So when I flip it over, this is going to be my front cover. Back to our inspiration here. Kind of did the same thing. Just used the coordinating colors. So on this one, I could use the black on the front here, and then I'll add some design to it. Add another piece of scrap paper for a just contrast there, and then we'll make a little cluster. I had so much fun making clusters the other day. I was playing around with, actually I was just wanting something to do. I didn't want to just sit around watching TV, so I just was like, I need to busy my hands with something. So I just got making clusters, and that's another fun project to work on. You know, you don't think about it a lot. You just kind of grab stuff, you just glue it down. That's the one thing I love about junk journaling and just crafting in general. It has become a really good outlet for boredom. And if you're anything like me, you may have a million things to do in a day and be super, super busy, but you're still bored because it's not stuff you really want to do. We're going to use the music page. So you're bored because it's not what you really want to do. And you kind of feel like your mind's not happy. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody? It's like you don't feel fulfilled unless you're doing something that you like to do or want to do. Because I'll tell you, I mean, I work full-time, and I have 2 younger kids, and they're involved in sports, and I cook, I clean, I go to work. But you know what? It's not really stuff I love to do. So I'm like, just need something for me. And I hope you can find something for you too. Because I'll tell you what, it makes life a little more exciting or pleasant, should we say? Especially in the world full of lots of downers, you know? It's like, wash that out. Do something fun. Alright, is this one? Oh, that's not, dang it, not quite big enough. I'm gonna have to cut another sheet. Alright, we'll cut another sheet. Not like I don't have a million of these. I tell you, I am one of those people who, you can't have just one. And if you've noticed with, like, my animals, I have more than one. I actually have 4 cats, which you haven't seen all of them. And we have Leo, our Siberian Husky. But I'll tell you what, I would definitely take more. Don't tell my husband. He has already claimed to disown me if I bring home any more animals. But you know what? To my defense, they all just kind of show up, except for the dog. They all kind of just show up at our house. I did not buy any of those cats. They all just randomly show up at my house, and I will take them. So I think that's why they randomly show up at my house, because everybody knows I'll take them. So anyway, I'm at my limit though. I was told no more. Okay, so now we have all our sides decorated. And this one here goes right up to the edge. Can you see that? Don't go any further than that, otherwise you'll have it sticking out and you'll have to cut it off. So make sure you keep it down just a little bit. So there we go. Now it's the fun part. So we have it here, and what I did on this one is whoops, that's the back. Here we go. I went ahead and I sewed down the folds. One, because it closed this pocket up that I put a journaling card into. And two, I just thought it looked kind of cool. So I am going to go and sew a stitch down each of these folds. And I'll be right back. And I'm back. The world's fastest sewer, right? You only thought I was gone for like a second. Okay, so let's cut off these threads here and here. I like to just let them stick just a little bit. Leave some of the frayed. Looks kind of cool. Now remember how I said that little flap there that I didn't glue it down? Because I sewed it down, so my little flap is gone. So if you do not sew, you might want to sew, or if you don't sew, you might want to glue that flap down. So I used the zigzag stitch because it still folds nice and neat. All right, so now let's decorate it up a bit. And what did I do? I made just a little pocket. Let's get my scraps back in here. We'll use some of these. I got them everywhere. Okay, we got all these scraps here to use. So these could all make good, if you could see, these will all make the good belly bands. So I did a belly band on this side. So let's use this one. And all I have to do is cut it down just a tad bit. Make it fit on there. Get me a scissors, see if I can cut straight. Maybe. Good enough? Good enough. And let's just, because it's so much fun, let's round corners. And ink it up. You know, you don't have to do any of this stuff. Totally do not have to round corners or ink. It's all about just whatever you find appealing. You know, you look out there, there are heaps and heaps and heaps of videos and styles and journals, and they're all just a little bit different because everyone just has their own little style of what they like. And it's great because you can get so many ideas. There is just no right or wrong way to do. I'm just seeing here. I don't think I want my pocket to be too tall just because of the cut out there. So if I cut that one, let's just do this one because then I don't have to cut it. So see, I just still have a gap there. We're going to go all the way to the edge. I just don't want to have to cut down another scrap. So we're just going to do this here. I think this is one of my favorite tools. These handheld cutters make life super easy. The only bad thing is the blades go dull. Either that or I'm just cutting too much dang paper. I shouldn't have rounded all those corners. I'm talking too much and now I screwed up. See, I didn't round my corners there. Oh well, we're gonna have all rounded corners. Still looks cool. I wasn't following my prototype. Pay attention. Pay attention, woman. Alrighty. And here's Stitch. Hi, Stitch. Yes, I know. You say hi. You're a good boy. Are you helping? Yes. Stitch is my ultimate helper. Loves to be on top of everything. Okay, so this is our pocket, so we're just going to glue the 3 sides, side, bottom, and side. And we're going to stick this baby down. We're just going to line it right up with the bottom of that one. Super cute. Alrighty. And then we'll come back and we'll tuck stuff in there. And then we'll do the little, our little signature last. Let's continue on with our decorating. So let's turn this over. And I had used this one, the coordinating one on this one for the band here. Is there a right way up? Was there an upside down? That's right way up. Sometimes it's hard to tell which is up and which is down. Okay, so just cut this. Where did I lost my mark? Where did my mark go? There it is. Okay, and we're gonna round these. You know, on these things, I find it sometimes easier to do it upside down because I don't know, I always stick it in crooked or something. So if I flip it upside down, I can sometimes do it easier. A little helpful hint there if you ever have problems with your corner rounder. And let's stick this little belly band on. The other night, the kids and I and my husband, we watched Jungle Cruise. It's got The Rock in it. Super cute. I thought it was a good movie. So we watched that the other night, which was fun. We haven't had a movie night in a while. But yeah, it was a cute one. Okay, now let's do... on this one, I had taken this one and put it here. Do I want to do that? Do I want to put this one? Or do I want to do... kind of liking the newspaper one. I think I'm going to do that one. So I'm just going to leave it the same width of whatever scrap I had. I'm going to leave it that width. And I'm just going to cut it down just to leave just a tiny gap. Some of the black still shows through. And round these corners here. And you don't have to have any rhyme or reason like I'm doing here, using same exact colors. I mean, totally open to a different page on every side. It'd be kind of cute, but I always thought, I think this would be kind of cute too. You could even put a little photo, you know, like class photos, like the little portraits that you get from school. You could put background papers, like plain background papers, and then put a little class photo of, you know, your favorite friends or your own kids or your grandkids or something like that, and label it with the year or something like that. And then you could journal a little bit about it in the inside. But it could just be like just a tiny little memory keepsake, you know. You could have photos tucked on here. Well, depends if you have more grandkids than that. You might have to put smaller pictures up there, or kids or whatever, but just an idea. Make a cute little scrapbook. Okay, so this is our front now. And I left the back just plain. We'll tuck something in there. I left the inside plain. And I need a little bit more glue here. I'm like, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Don't worry. Nothing that a little glue cannot fix. Okay, good deal. All right, so the last thing then we can do is sew in our paper. So let me see, what do I have in the good old scrap bin? Do we have any more coffee dyed paper in here? I probably don't. I have little pieces. Oh, that's a torn page. Can we use that? How much do we need? How much? Could use half of it. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can salvage this one piece. And at least use it. So let's just salvage out the scrap. There. Is that, oh my goodness, is that even straight? That's not straight. Guess that doesn't matter either, but I'm having one of those days. Must be straight. Must be precise. Okay, we got 2 halfway straight pieces there. How many did I put in here? I don't even know. 6 maybe? Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently I was in an odd number mood. Okay, so how about we just do this one. We'll use this one, even though it's shorter. What else we got? We could use, here's a page, it's got some writing on it. But that's a book page. That'll work. What's this? What's this? What's this? This is an old page. Let's just fold that up. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. Okay, so let's put that away and let's assemblage these. And you can tell, like, see here, I'm just using scrap pieces. No real science to this. And what I think I'm going to do, though, I am going to trim down just because I don't want it to go beyond my fold, and it'll kind of clean it up just a little bit. I'm having that issue. It needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. One of those days, people. I'm not in the super messy mood. Alright, there we go. See? That's not too bad. Should we leave the top? Do I want to? Do I want to? Don't think about it too much. Okay, we'll leave it. Just leave it. Let's just leave it. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to get a piece of embroidery floss here. What do I got? Should just do, oh my gosh. You see this? Oh my, this mess. See this mess? I'm trying to get, Stitch, I need help. He's watching the string ever so closely. Like, oh Lord. Okay, does anybody have a way to organize this? If you are the genius of how to organize all this embroidery floss, once you take it apart, before I use a scissors, let me know. Leave me a comment. Tell me how the heck you do not get this mess like I do. I would love a suggestion. Do I have a piece yet? Oh my gosh. I'm struggling. Okay, there we go, I think. I'm attracting cats with a string, people. Is this one long piece? What the heck? Okay. I give up. Where's, now I can't find the end. Where's the end? There's an end. Let's just do that much. Good, good. Okay. Away you go. Away, away. We'll deal with you another day. Wow. That took a while. Okay. Let's get this baby sewn in here. Now that y'all saw me struggling majorly. Okay, simple. We're just gonna do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Easiest one I know. Make sure we at least catch all these. Use my little pokey tool. Make sure you come up right on the fold there. And 3. And then we're going to go through the middle. Hold my string. Go through the top. Find you all. Catch. Now see, I didn't catch all those, but that's okay. I mean, it'll be sewn in through the middle. It ain't going to go nowhere. Good on that end, all the way down to the bottom. Hold my string, pull tight, back up the middle, and onto the other side. Okay. Pull that tight. Give it a few knots. Keep everything in place. Well, hi, Shelly. Yes, I see you. I see you too. I have another one pawing at my leg. Okay, and let's just leave those hang out there. All right, there we go. Got that sewn in there. That's super cute. Maybe want to give it a little smoosh down with the bone folder. All right, so there you got some journaling space. Cute. All right, now let's poke our eyelet before we decorate so that we have that in place. So I'm just going to grab an eyelet in my big old Crocodile 2, and we're going to just put a hole right in the center of the top and the bottom. So I don't know how to show you this, but I'm watching that come down right in the middle. So let's do that. Does that look middle? Sure. Okay, there we go. So we got our hole. Put our eyelet in there. And then we're going to squish it. Squash it down. There we go. Ta-da! Alrighty, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna tie through there and how we're gonna decorate this cutie little booty up. What should we do? What should we do? We need some, how about, I got some black ribbon. Not too much black. Maybe I need, what do we got in the lace factory? What could we use? What's this? This is kind of cute. Oh, that's cute. I like that one. Let's use this one. At the top. What do we want to do? At the bottom? Or all down the side? Ooh, let's do it all down the side. And how about separate you there. Alright, that's cute. Let's put that baby down. so let's just run our glue down the side, stick you on, and this is the fun part where you just get a play. All right, that's cute. How about, hang on. I've got little flat back pearls. Ooh, the pink would look cute. Should we do pink and blue? Or just pink? What should we do? Or, I think I like the pink. Okay, so now this, let's just do, can I bring you any closer? Maybe. There, now maybe you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to put a little dab of glue there, center there, center there. Stick some of these on before it dries. How about you go there? And there. Well, that's looking cute. Okay. Should I do all the way down? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go do some more. How about one there? I think I need to go on another vintage excursion to the antique mall or the auction place or something to scope out some more pretty laces and trims. I'm kind of running low and they just are so pretty. I don't want to run out, and plus they're fun to go searching for. Like in the we have a local antique store or whatever, and they have just booths. Every individual has a booth or whatever, and there's just hundreds of booths, and you get to go in there and rummage around for stuff, and it's like a treasure hunt. So that's part of the fun of this too, you know. It's like it becomes a treasure hunt, searching for the perfect craft supply. Oh, we're going the wrong way. There we go. Let's get you back out here. So there, how is that? That looks cute. I like it. Okay, so there we have that. And let's see, do we want to do, I feel like we need something. We need something. What do we got here? I got all kinds of ribbons. I need one probably in a tan because the neutral, let's go with this one. And that's got a little bit of glitter in it. Ooh, isn't that cute? Can you see that? Doesn't pick up on camera real great. But let's use this one. And let's just do, I'm just going to do the simple fold it in half and stick it through. And then once you got your bunny loop, pull that through there. This is just the easiest closure, I think. And then just pull it tight. And then that way, when you fold her all up, we can just do one of these little semi-tie methods there. Okay, so do we want to cut that at an angle, pulled that. Now we got it frayed. There we go. Okay. So now we got our closure on there. And I still think that we need a little decoration there. But I've got a piece of card stock here I thought would fit. Aha, it does fit. Okay, so let's make this one of our journaling cards. And let's just grab, here's some more. I'm just going to go to my scrap bin. And the last time I just took some. Oh, we don't quite fit. Should we go that way? Sure, why not? Okay, so let's just do the old Tararoo. And I'm fine if some aren't torn and some are torn. That doesn't make any difference to me. I'm good with it. So let's glue this baby down. I have to keep reaching everywhere for everything. Everything's buried. Don't have enough desk space. Okay, so good old glue stick. Let's just glue this baby down. Make our journaling card here. See if I can get this stuck on here right. There we go. Okay, that's cute. Add some ink around the edges. Grunge it all up. Makes it look cutie. Okay, so there we got a little simple journaling card. Alrighty. Let's put that in our pocket back here. There we go. And then we should put something in our pocket there. And what are we gonna do? What's we gonna do? How about, what did I do here too? Oh, I had pieces. I don't want to do the same old. How about we cut this one down and put a piece of plain coffee paper on the back to make this one a journaling card. Do you want to use this one or the music sheet? Maybe the music sheet there. Nope, can't. Oh yeah, music sheet there and that one there. Perfect. Okay, so let's back these. I want this side and this side, so flip them over. Cover you with some, because you're going to want to be able to write on the back of this. So that's heavy. I don't want heavy. I just want, oh, what's this? See if we can use these. These are just book pages, but since we're not using that side, I could easily. Perfect. That fits just perfect. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Come here. Come here, you. We're gonna glue you down. Okay. Stick this down here. Did I make it all the way on? I believe so. To do just a little trim in here. And I think we have to, how wide is this? We gotta trim this down anyway, don't we? So let's just do a cut there, test it. Ooh, that's just a tad bit too snug yet. So let's turn it around. Get some of this off. How'd we do? Will that fit? Oh, yes, that fits perfectly. Okay, so how big do we want it? Let's do, should we do a full length? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Let's just cut it off maybe here. Good deal. Okay, so now we got all of our cute little frayed edges. That's what I'm telling you, the blades on these things just, I must use it too much because I think they're dull. Obviously. They're giving me frayed edges. But that could also be because it's still a little damp with glue. Because I don't wait for my glue to dry. Are you that person? Doesn't wait for their glue to dry? Okay. So should I round? Let's do maybe the smaller rounding. Sure. Maybe. See what I mean about having to do it upside down? I can't tell if I'm in the right spot. Okay, so now that you've rounded it, after you've inked it, now you gotta re-ink it. Make up your mind. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Okay, so there's one. So our inside is pretty well complete. That's what we got for our inside. Like I said, you could put something there if you want. And now we're going to do the same thing and make another tag or journaling card, whatever you want to call them. Here, where'd my paper go? Will this show? What do I want to do? I want to do, you can kind of see that writing behind it. Do I care that much? Do I? Does it bother me? There we go. If we do it there, I won't be able to see it. Okay, glue the right side because you want to see this side now, remember. I tend to do that, glue the wrong side. Okay, gluing, 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 gluing. Stuck to everything, including me. Okay, and then let's stick this guy down. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to have to cut it down a little bit to fit. Should I get rid of some of my mess here? Might make things a little bit easier. I got crap everywhere, I'll tell you. Okay, let's cut this guy down. I think we got to go close. This one's a little bit bigger. So maybe we can get away with, let's cut that one off. Let's just go to the edge for now, see where we are. How wide can we go? I've got glue pretty far in there. So let's go, which side? Do we want this side? Sure. Let's just take the words off. Here we go. Well, that's a cute one. Alright, and then we need to go to, which do we want to do? The top or bottom? Oh my goodness, choices, choices. Take the top off or take the bottom off? Yell it out, shout it. Which one should we do? Top? Or do we want perfume? Let's leave the perfume word. Okay. So, can we get that in there now? Did I take enough? Perfect. All right, so there we have it. And let's just quickly ink around this. So you see, these are super simple. I mean, the most time it takes is just getting all these little pieces and stuff put together, but you know, it really only takes a couple pieces of scrap paper, and then you've got a cute little journal with lots of writing space. And I just think they're so fun and easy to make, all out of a paper bag. So there you go. Hope you give it a try. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Hope you're having a good day. Bye.